Is Capital One canceling one of the best cashback credit cards they've ever had? You've probably seen some videos out there circulating that, oh my God, they're gonna cancel the Savor One credit card. You can't apply for it anymore. Go get it now. Well, the truth of the matter is they're not canceling the Savor One credit card. Why would they get rid of the best credit card that they have in their portfolio, of course, besides the Venture X credit card? They wouldn't. Instead, they're actually going to be canceling the Savor card. Now, if you've watched my videos about Capital One is one of the largest subprime lenders in the United States. And in fact, they do have a great mix of credit cards, but for every credit card that they have, they don't just have one credit card. There's like 3 or 4 and sometimes 5 versions of that same credit card. So rest assured, if you do have a Savor credit card, you can still keep your credit card. It's gonna stay open. They're not going to cancel it just because all these people said they were. Unfortunately, they're not closing the credit cards at all. They're just not taking any more new applications for the Savor card. But I do want to talk about the Savor One credit card because it is hands down one of the best cashback credit cards that nobody is talking about. So I honestly felt that it deserved its own spot in its own video, so let's get into it. Now, because they're going to actually stop taking applications for the Savor card, now there are only 2 Savor One credit cards. There was a Savor card and then there was the 2 Savor Ones. Now, which of those 2 Savor One credit cards is the best, you ask? You want to make sure that you watch this video to the end, because if you're stuck with a crappy Capital One credit card that you don't like, I'm going to tell you exactly how you can possibly upgrade that credit card with no hard inquiry whatsoever. Because remember, you don't want to ever close a credit card because you're going to lose that age of credit. That's not what we want to do. If you're not happy with the credit card, you can upgrade it or downgrade it to a different credit card and keep all of the history on your credit report active, and it doesn't hurt your credit. Now, we're going to put it up on the screen right here so you can see it. Now, there are 2 different Savor One credit cards, and you're probably like, okay, well, which one's the best one, Mike? Now, unfortunately, the best Savor One credit card is the one that says for excellent credit. As you can see, there's one for good credit and one for excellent credit. The one for the excellent credit is the one that's gonna have all of the features that you want with the Savor One credit card. Now, if you're someone like me, I truly enjoy free money, and this is the #1 way how to get free money just for your everyday spending that you're already gonna do. Because remember, we don't use credit cards to buy things that we don't need. We just use them for our everyday spending habits. So if you're gonna go out dining somewhere, if you're gonna go to the grocery store, you want to use a credit card instead of a debit card because it's going to protect your transactions and your bank account. So why not use the Savor One credit card instead? Now, the reason why the Savor One credit card is in fact one of the best to have in your wallet, because it has unlimited cash back on some of their actual categories. Now, a lot of these other cashback credit cards will cap you. They'll say up to $5,000. Some of them will go all the way up to $20,000 or $25,000 per that category, or they're only worth it for a limited time. So for 3 months or maybe 90 days at maximum, and then it switches the categories. So you're constantly bouncing back and forth. With this credit card, it's unlimited. You're gonna get unlimited 3% cash back on dining, entertainment, popular streaming services, and at grocery stores, plus 1% on all other purchases. You're also going to get 8% cash back on Capital One entertainment purchases. So if there's any type of entertainment items inside of the Capital One portal that you may want to purchase, concert tickets, plays, whatever it may be, you're going to get 8% cash back on those purchases. Now, you're also going to earn a one-time $200 cash back bonus once you spend $500 on purchases within the first 3 months of account opening, which is very simple. $500 in 3 months, you can easily do that with just your cell phone bills, I believe. But it goes a little further because you're going to earn unlimited 5% cash back on hotels and rental cars booked through the Capital One travel portal. Now, a lot of people say, I don't want to book through their portals because they're too expensive. They raise the prices. I'm gonna be honest with you. I haven't seen any elevated prices on hotels inside of any of these apps. I'm just gonna say, we're not talking about American Express, but American Express is a great example. They have what's called the price guarantee, I think, or lowest price guarantee. And I have never seen it actually be higher than what I saw on other travel portals or travel websites. They're always beating the price because now these credit card companies know that they have to compete against those third party. But with a Savor One credit card, you're also going to get 0% APR for 15 months. And then after that, of course, the interest rate goes from 19.99 all the way up to 29.99. So don't carry any balances. We preach that on the channel because if not, you're gonna pay some outrageous interest rate. And the 0% APR for 15 months is also going to apply to balance transfers, but there are balance transfer fees that will apply, so be aware of that. And the best part, this is a free credit card to have in your wallet, meaning you pay no annual fees. This is what I love about credit cards with cashback features. When there are no annual fees, it's just free to use in your wallet. Use it as you please, and you're always going to get money back for your everyday spending. Now, here's my favorite part about this credit card that a lot of people don't talk about. There is a 10% cash back plus complimentary Uber One membership. So hear me out here. This is pretty crazy. You're gonna get 10% cash back on purchases on Uber and Uber Eats. Plus, get your Uber One monthly membership fee covers through November 14th of 2024. And now I hear the people out there with the objections. I don't use Uber. Like I got my own car. I don't use Uber Eats. I'm not gonna order any food to be delivered to me because it's overpriced. Well, guess what? This is going to matter because if you wanna get your groceries, guess what? Your Uber One monthly membership fee will cover your usage of the Uber Eats app. So you don't pay any delivery fee. And then on top of that, you can use this to purchase groceries. So you can do your grocery shopping inside of Uber Eats. You can order your pharmacy stuff. You can order different things from other grocery stores through your Uber Eats app and get 10% cash back. There is no other credit card that offers that. If you're traveling outside of the country and you decide you want to use this credit card in another country, there are no foreign transaction fees, which is huge because that's hard to find with credit cards whenever you're traveling to other countries. This makes this hands down one of the most rounded and best cashback credit cards for anyone to have in their wallet. Now you're going to be looking to need a 725 FICO bank card score 8 to qualify for this card. And also understand if you have 3 or 4 other Capital One credit cards, you will not be eligible to get this credit card because the maximum that you can have in your wallet is 3 to 4 Capital One credit cards. But you can potentially upgrade to this credit card. Now, if you have a crappy credit card or any other credit card that you're just not happy with Capital One, use a credit card and pay it off in full every 6 months. And then after 6 months to a maximum of a full year, see if you are eligible for an upgrade to get another credit card with Capital One. Do not, and I repeat, do not call Capital One because it will cause you a hard inquiry over the phone. I'm going to put my trusted secure link in the actual description of this video so you can see if you qualify to upgrade your Capital One, and there's no hard inquiry. All you have to do is log into your account, choose a credit card that you want to upgrade, and then once you choose that credit card, it will tell you if you're eligible for an upgrade. Remember, not just with Capital One or any other credit card, the golden rule is never close your credit card, downgrade the credit card, choose to get a different credit card, but do not close it because it will in fact hurt your credit score, and that's not what we want. We've already worked really hard to get our credit score to a certain point, so don't close it and do more damage. But if you do decide to close it, your credit score will start to rebound. Usually within 6 to 9 months, you'll start to see those points start to grow back. Everyone's credit profile is different because everyone's always gonna ask me, well, what happens if I close it? Your score is gonna tank. I don't know how many points. Some people don't get affected if they have a lot of credit cards on their credit profile, and some other people will have a bigger impact. So it's gonna vary from person to person, but understand you're going to have some type of negative impact and your score will start to show some type of rebound within 6 to 9 months normally. But again, it's gonna vary from person to person because there are no 2 credit files that are alike. I hope you enjoyed this video because we covered a huge one on the best cashback credit card to have in your wallet and how to upgrade your Capital One credit card with no hard inquiry. Now make sure that you watch this next video because it is about the best credit card for bad credit. You may wanna watch it if you got negative juju on your credit reports. Now, if you felt that I brought you some value in this video, make sure that you don't forget and subscribe to increase your credit score.